Okay, so today, at end of the month, I'm not going to give a specific date on when this video is made, but I do want to talk about the things that are going to be happening over the next few months for the collection. Hopefully I could do a face-to-face kind of video once in a while, but most of the time I'm trying to show you the movies, so if I'm going to be talking about them sometimes, then not going to show you the movies, but I'm trying to improve the older movies in my collection as much as possible. You'll see some songs come up, you'll see some gameplay come up. My pop is looking really good right now, so mostly I drink original pop. If I need to, if something costs more money than I have, then I'm gonna have to go into the food supply a little bit. Then I could go into like dollar pop, the cheaper pop, cheaper chips. I won't have takeout. If we need to get something that costs like $100 or $150, like a box set. I think most of the big box sets are out of the way now. Hopefully spring I can look for another camera. I have another camera like this, but it doesn't have a battery or a charger, so that'll cost a little bit to get it running. Because this camera is almost the same, but the battery is a little bit different. And normally a year ago I seen little old cameras like this a lot, but now I don't even find them at all. So I'm not sure what happened with the cameras, but lucky I picked up a couple of them. Otherwise I wouldn't have these videos if this camera died, because this camera fell on me a few times over this summer. But it's still working. Big function a little bit off, but it's still working good. So I guess it's stable down now. So I'm gonna look for another costume for my game, for my music. Maybe some kind of girl clown costume, I think. Because I want to have a feel of a girl figure, maybe a girl ghost, or like a dead doll, or something like that. Or resemble I'm still going to be a tribute to Dolly Parton as a band, but I changed the name to Dead Dolly, so I need to have that appearance of a ghost girl kind of figure. When I'm playing, my breasts are kind of expensive to buy, so I don't know how I'm going to do about that. The pair that I had, they broke on me, so I have to buy another pair, and I don't have money to invest in that kind of stuff, so they don't last very long either. Might do if I do a different costume, then it won't be a tribute to Dolly, so I'm going to try to stay with that as a tribute to Dolly. Might have to make some kind of fake breasts, DIY kind of thing, but it's going to be enough to cover in a dress. You won't be able to see the forms, because to see the forms, breast forms, those are too expensive, and I need some kind of breasts if I want to be Dolly. So otherwise than that, I'm gonna just do some kind of plain clown costume or something that would still resemble Dolly, which is another option. Or do something totally different, like an Elvis costume or something. That'll be a tribute to Elvis. It won't be a tribute to Dolly, so it'll change down the line maybe, I don't know yet. But you'll see some songs come up anyway, in disguise. Because people recognize you, that's why. Otherwise, I don't do songs all the time. In my old name, I change the name every now and then. Every time I get a little extra money, I'll put it towards my collection. Because I do want to grow my cartoon as well. I want to grow my music still, and grow my older movies. So I don't just do one thing in this collection. I'll give you a little bit of everything, and this is my room, where I keep most of the movies. I keep a little bit of board games in the other room, plus my DVD player, VHS player, where I do the little gaming, a little drawing. Otherwise, I'll have to wait till spring to pick up thrifting. Hopefully, find another DVD player or something down the line. And just wait for warmer weather. Because this room gets me through the winter. It keeps me going. Can't always rely on Netflix, because Netflix doesn't have these old movies. I do watch Netflix a little bit for Star Trek and then a couple other shows, but most of the older movies, Netflix doesn't have them, so I have to come into my collection if I want to watch them. Otherwise, still a few older movies I don't have yet, but they cost like 50, 60 bucks, so they don't cost 20, 30 bucks anymore, but maybe another year or two I'll try to pick up some more toy figures. Thought about starting maybe a laser disc collection, but I'm looking up older laser discs. They cost anywhere between 50 to 100 to 150, 200. So that's too much for an old movie, old form. I don't even know when that was released. VHS, I'll pick up what I can, but it's going to be very limited as well. When I go thrifting, I'll have to be more careful. I'm not coming away with 10 or 20 VHS movies, but something good, but keep it limited, so I don't overgo my budget for this spring. I have to go and do some groceries. I have to get some chips. Chips are almost gone. 2 weeks left in this month, and I'm down to my last bag of chips. So, popcorn I don't eat very much, but I do have a popcorn maker in case. Otherwise, problem with the winter, I have to pick a good day, not a cold, freezing day, because I don't have a car. Or I'm gonna have to pay a taxi to go and do my groceries. So, and you spend another $20 on taxi, and you could put that money towards a movie. So, that's why I have to be very careful this year with what I buy for the collection. Whether it's going to be some music, or it's going to be an old movie, or it's going to be a new movie later on. I'm going to try to get the new Indiana Jones movie when it comes out. Thrifting, we'll see. Maybe look for another camera, maybe look for some records or something else, and see what happens there. But I will pick that up again in the spring. Another movie vlog, I guess, for today. All these shelves I make myself, so nothing's perfect, but they're holding the movies. I could probably build them up another little layer higher when I get some extra wood. It'd be nice to have them stacked up again a little bit higher, get more of a height in here, more use out of them. But that'll require getting more wood. So depends what I find. I could do one shelf at a time, one side at a time. But I would rather do the VHS side first, so I could get some extra in there, or I'm going to have to start piling them in boxes, because I do have the other storage room where I kept all this stuff from here. It was over there now, where I keep my board games. Otherwise I can put them in boxes there. And I have to be really careful with what I buy now and make sure it's something good for the collection. Whether it's going to be a VHS, or it's going to be a DVD, or it's going to be a Blu-ray, it's going to be one or two. It's not going to be 5, 10, or 20 or something on this. It's something unique, like a interesting Western movie or something. And I won't buy as much like I was last year, because I can be on a smaller budget. But I'll come away with something to a thrifting video beginning of the month or middle of the month. I have to do my food shopping. So, but winter it's just kind of rough. I have to wait for a good day, for a kind of day where it's kind of mellow, the wind's not too harsh, so I could take my groceries, get the pop. I won't get pop for another week to last the whole month. So I do 2 runs of the pop shopping, then sometimes I have to do home cooking, sometimes I'll do barbecue, sometimes I'll do frozen meals. So frozen meals tend to cost the same as much as home cooking. You don't save much money there, but just preparing stuff is a little bit cheaper. But I don't know, it's the same amount as I buy like frozen meals, whatever, lasagna or something, whichever mood I'm in. Otherwise, I'll do maybe barbecue come spring, and hopefully could add a couple more interesting albums. Start getting some more early live Pearl Jam. That's why I collect more on live albums, the early stuff. Try to get a couple more things for Dolly. Well, I'm doing good in this collection. That's why I'm slowing down. I'm not going to be super crazy. Go every month. It'll take $100 with me thrifting and buy whatever crappy media they have, whatever crappy Blu-ray releases can come out at Walmart. I don't need that. It has to be a good movie like Indiana Jones. I'll pick it up. Doesn't matter if people don't like it or not. It's Indiana Jones. It's going to be good. So I just started watching it now. So I'll hopefully have it soon. But if it's going to be $50 on eBay on Blu-ray, then I'm going to wait a while. But I will try to get it eventually for the collection. Otherwise, see what happens with the thrifting in the spring. what happens with the movies, music, I don't know, whatever comes up on deal, and that's all I'll get for the month.